Happy Juneteenth!
On my first 4th of July as an American citizen, I talked to some of my fellow New Yorkers about what Independence Day meant to them. I learned that not everybody sees the 4th of July in the same way. This year, as I was participating in the Black Lives Matter movement, I became aware of an important but less known holiday that seems to better represent the idea of independence for all. It's over 150 years old and it commemorates the end of slavery in the United States. It's called Juneteenth. I came here to Grand Army Plaza in Brooklyn to join the celebration.
We are here in solidarity and a stance for justice for Black lives. We are here in celebration of Juneteenth.
As a teacher working with middle school kids, this is the first time that we recognize this holiday. I'm grateful, but I'm also, mixed feelings.
What are the other feelings?
More kind of like frustration that it's not something that's taught in school. I took Africana Studies classes, which is crazy to me that, it never came up. I learned about it after college. I feel like it was removed from history.
It was June 19th of 1865 when the last remaining enslaved African Americans were informed of the abolition of slavery. Over 2 years had passed since the Emancipation Proclamation legally took effect. The following year, Juneteenth was celebrated in Texas, where that final announcement of freedom was made.
It's still sad that people don't know the significance of the holiday and why it came about. And so I think it's a good stepping stone to people to actually educate themselves, put it into the curriculum in school to acknowledge that there's a deep history in this country that people don't want to talk about. A lot of people don't know African Americans are right there, front and center, fighting for this country as well.
The end of slavery often gets attributed to Abraham Lincoln and other white Americans, when in fact African Americans were some of the most active agents of change. The vital role of black abolitionists like Frederick Douglass is often overlooked, as is the role of the many African Americans who escaped to fight against slavery during the Civil War.
We are here channeling the spirit of the ancestors through music. This has been a long, long journey. We have a window right now. We bear our heart to you through our instruments and implore you to use your voice. Use your voice. Black Lives Matter.
Encourage any black voice to come up here and say your piece. If you have something to say, it needs to be heard.
How we were taught in school and so forth, 4th of July, you just assume everybody received their independence, their freedom that day.
Recognition was never given to us. It's long overdue. And I don't think it's something that they need to think about. I think it's something that immediately they should make it a national holiday.
I'm not the most well-educated person on earth. You don't have to have the education to understand what's right. Tomorrow's not promised, and especially for the black brothers and sisters that's been seen, we can make change now.
You cannot unexperience. To unlearn it itself is a privilege.
I mean, the old vanguard is dying. It's up to us.
Thank you, man. It was about four or five friends, and then it turned into more friends, and then it turned into people I never met in my life.
Wow.
This whole thing was crazy.
Yeah, really good show of solidarity.
Yeah. I did not expect that. Yeah. I started playing in the subways until I got the position of being a high school teacher, and that's why I put that together. I feel like because drums is the heartbeat. We all have heartbeats. We're all drummers at the end of the day.
It's how you can best celebrate Juneteenth.
Yes. Hopefully the next generation, they fully embrace it like July 4th, and they feel good on this day that they don't have to be afraid.